What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Road to All Tier 99 Prayers. Since it was double XP over the weekend a couple weeks ago while making this video, I just wanted to have a quick clip of what I mainly did over the weekend. I didn't really do anything special, but you can also let me know in the comments down below what you guys did over the weekend. If you guys got any 99s, 120s, or 200 mils, I would like to know, and I am kind of curious of what you guys did. Yeah, I mainly did mining, and that is one skill I would like to get to 120. It's very slow progress still. I have about like 50 mil more XP until I can get 120 mining, but the only big milestone I guess I got over the weekend is just getting 50 million total XP in mining, and along with a little bit of Slayer XP. I should have done a little bit more Slayer, and I had a terrible sleeping schedule, so it was pretty difficult to make myself do something, and it was just so nice and relaxing just to do something AFK. So with Slayer, I think I only got like 1.2 mil XP from like 3 or 4 tasks, which is pretty nice, but I should have done more, honestly, since I am pretty close to 50 mil Slayer XP too. But I just wanted to show you guys quickly what I did over the weekend. Nothing special. With the clue scroll rework happening a couple days ago, I wanted to stack up some caskets and just loot them all in one go. So right now I have 13 hard caskets, 6 elite, and then 1 master. So what I mainly did for my clue scrolls was just priff thieving. That's the only thing I thought of right when I got on when this update happened. So in like an hour or an hour and a half, I got 9 hards and 3 elites. And now you also get clue scrolls from skilling too, so that's pretty awesome. And what I did was, for the remaining of them, just AFK Saren Stones, since I want to get that to 120, and I'm currently 54.2 mil XP in mining, so I'm getting there. I'm like halfway until 120, I guess. And from those 2 or 3 hours of AFKing at the stones, I got 2 elites and 3 hards. On top of that, I already had a elite and a hard in my clue prior to the clue scroll rework. And then this master, you get one for free if you are a gold premier member. All you have to do is talk to that guy outside of the GE entrance. So with that out of the way, I am going to open up the hard first.
I need to mention I'm that motherfucker busting heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, I've been smoking my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Fuck with me, watch where you tread.
The elites, 219k, 332, 267. That will be a reroll, I suppose. 862, another fortunate with that one. Another master, very nice. So 2 of them and 4 tower skipping tickets. 341, and isn't that rare? I don't even know. And then the last one is 804k with another fortunate component. And you know what? I'm not gonna reroll. Just, you know, it's whatever. 223k a reroll for the master. That's not really good for a master. But you do get 16 points from the clue for the treasure trail points. I'm at 782, so that's, you know what, that's really underwhelming to get that shit from a master. But at least I did end up getting 2 masters. Most of the stuff here is the most expensive, and from all the clues, it'll be around 11 mil. So it's okay. I don't know. I'm not really huge into clue scrolls, but like it was actually pretty fun doing them. So I don't mind that I didn't get anything amazing, but you know, it's whatever. So I'll probably continue doing clues in the video since I actually enjoy doing it. I just love the fact that you can have 25 clues of each tier stacked up, and then also on top of that having 25 caskets of each tier at once. That's just amazing. I'm someone that's a huge fan of just like collecting stuff and just like looting something all at once. So if that's something you guys want to see more often in videos, just let me know in the comments. But for the most part, I'll do some more clues, but it's not going to be like the whole video since I do need to get some bossing in. With my first trip back at Araxi in quite a while, got myself 2 Onyx's 4.2 mil with this drop, and since I only need the top spiral leg to make a full leg, and to make either the bow or the staff, whatever one is more expensive, I just really need to just start doing Araxi a little bit more often and just get that spider lake out of the way. And once I get that, I will be very close to completing this series. So I'm kind of depending on Araxi to give me a spider lake eventually. And all I need to do is just at least do maybe like 2 hours minimum of Araxi per day and see if I can get it pretty quickly. Well, I thought I got something a little bit different here at Armadillo because of these 2 glowing beams on the ground, but it ended up being just 2 elites, and I was kind of hoping that one of them was actually the pet, and I got my hopes up for nothing, and I'm getting really close to 3k KC here, so it's pretty crazy that I'm up there with KC and not getting, really anything, but it is to be expected, I suppose, since it is a 1 in 5k drop rate, but kind of sucks. On top of that, my Pernix cowl and my boots broke while in the middle of this trip, so I'm pretty sure I won't be able to stay here for the full hour. And then on top of that, even, I have like 50 or 60 Ascension bolts left. Oh, yo, I just got the pet. Alrighty, nice. So that's kill count. What kill is that? Kill 767 for the first Araxi pet. Okay. Very nice. Alright, there's Steve. Let's just override the familiar. And there we have the first Araxi pet. How many more forms are there? So there's 4 more that I have to get. So who knows how long that's going to take. It would be a good idea to keep my Reaper points for all these unlocks that I plan to get eventually. But since I am getting really close to finishing this series out, I think it's a good idea to get the Hydrix and sell it for 20 mil since I do have enough points to buy it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it. And I do plan on finishing this series out in the next one. So this is 19.6 mil. Hopefully it sells around that mid price. And it's going to help a lot since I'm still maybe like 200-ish mil away from completing this series. And I haven't sold my loot tab yet, which I'm going to be doing in a moment. The plan was to do these 2 masters in my bank that I had at the beginning of this episode. But with this clue step, I cannot do it just yet. I have to get a enhanced Yaktui stick. I currently have 102 catches out of the 1000 that you need to get it enhanced. So it might take 2 or 3 more hours or something. I really can't remember how long it took on my skiller to get it to the enhanced one. But it's not going to be, terrible to get. But it's just an annoying thing that I have to do. And it's going to take a little bit more time to make this video. So I'm going to hold off on the 2 masters for now. And then with the hardened elites, I'm going to hold off on those as well. Once I get to 25 hards and 25 elites is when I am going to be doing all of the clues at once, and then whenever I get masters is when I'll just do those instantly because I want to see if I can get that ice dye, which would be amazing, but the chances are that probably won't ever happen for me. This is the small loot tab I've managed to gather up for this video today. So if we look at the very top, I did 6 hours of Armadillo, got 4 pieces from those 6 hours, and just to show you my collection there so far, I'm at 2,919 KC, close to that 3k threshold. So this is the collection so far. If you want to look at it more in detail, you can pause, but I'm just going to close it and go right ahead into the other items from the loot tab. So the clue stuff at the beginning, most of it being fortunate components, and this blue mask is like 800k or 850. I don't think it's going to be selling even remotely close to that mid price, so it's probably like 300 or 400k. And if we go down some rune items, there is a tiny bit of a Slayer drops in here. I really don't know what drops are from Slayer since that was about a week and a half ago. And I did do a tiny bit of Hellweir. I actually have a Reaper assignment that I will be doing later today or tomorrow, which I have 14 kills for Hellweir. I'm getting close to 100 KC there. Nothing crazy, but I do still have intentions to kill Hellweir a little bit more just to see if I can get some nice drops there. As you can see in the inventory, I am now going to be selling the keys to the crossing along with the vital sparks. So I was going to keep the keys for Magister, but since I haven't been there yet, and it's been a few months that these keys have been in my bank doing absolutely nothing. Same thing with the sparks. I was going to keep these so I could make one of my own sigils, which you need 1,000 of them, and I'm only just 900 away, so at that rate, it's going to take me a long time to get that 1,000. So I'm just going to go ahead, just sell them, and get some really nice cash back from these. And let's just put those 2 in the price check right now. since this is going to add up to a nice amount. It is 31 mil, so it's going to help a lot towards completing the series in the next video. So the first inventory here is 75.9 mil. So if we just take out these 3 items here, it is 25.1 mil from the loot that I got from Armadillo, along with most of the stuff from just clue scrolls and then the rune stuff. So that's a nice first price check for the video. And onto the other ones. Second inventory, it is 12.7 mil. So the best thing here is going to be the magic seeds somewhere. They are 3.6 mil. I think all of these are from Araxi, so they add up a nice amount, along with the Lenta Dimes, 1.2 mil. So the last price check is going to be very cheap, just a FYI. So on to the last one, and let's sell the loot after that. Last one here is 7.4 mil for the price check. So I thought it was going to be a lot less, but I think because of the Crush Nest, the Onyx Bolts E that I ended up getting on my last Araxi trip, and there are some battle staffs here, 1.2 mil. Missing out on like maybe 4 or 5 mil from the stuff now selling. The Hydrix is 21.8 mil, very nice. The Sparks are 7.9 mil. Keys to the Crossing, had to put them down a little bit from mid-price. They are 21.5 mil, so 90.8 mil. We'll just say 5 mil, so it should be 95 mil in the coin pouch. I am on the home stretch of completing this series. Hands down, it will be done in the next video. I am at 391 mil. The codex is 542 mil, so just to show you guys, this is the current price of the codex while I am recording it, 542 mil, like I said. So easily should be able to get this codex if I get that spider leg top at Araxi. And if I do get lucky, the next video should be out in just only 1 week instead of 2 weeks. And the helmet does end up selling. Very nice. Alright, it looks like I will be wrapping up the episode here today. So I need 151 mil to complete the third and final tier 99 prayer. At this rate though, I might need a little bit less than 151 mil, because ever since I started the series, the codex has been dropping a lot. And I think the first episode, the codex was around like 700 mil. So it might be 540 mil, 538 mil, something like that. So the plan is to try my best and see if RNG is on my side to complete this video in 1 week. And worst case scenario, it might have to be pushed back for 2 weeks. But I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can drop a like on the video. You can subscribe for more RuneScape 3 content. You can find my Twitter. The link is always down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.